Yung word na scam na binanggit kanina ni, Attorney May, De Vinagracia, hindi naman first time nating madinig 'yan sa impeachment trial po 'no. Mamaya nating pag-usapan yung, reminder sa inyo ng presiding officer at saka ng isang senator judge at saka yung reklamo ng defense. Ang gusto ko pang pag-usapan, based on what was shown kanina sa direct examination dito po sa hostile witness na si, Mr. Lemuel Ortonio, how did you arrive at that, conclusion na si Sara Duterte yung mastermind, architect nitong confidential fund scam?
Well, apparently, maraming irregularities na ni-raise si Attorney May kanina, 'no? And I totally agree with you. Very much detailed yung naging approach ni Attorney May. As a matter of fact, she touched from request, no, until disbursement hanggang sa makarating sa liquidation, no? Reason kung bakit she concluded using the term mastermind, scam, architect is because she was able to establish na from request to disbursement until the liquidation, hindi makakagalaw si Mr. Ortonio without the authority given by the head of agency, who is the vice president, the respondent in this impeachment trial, no? The way I see it, the reason for the use of the word architect, the reason for the use of the word mastermind is because in all the stages pertaining to this confidential fund, palaging nandudoon ang participation ng respondent vice president as the party giving the authority. As a matter of fact, not only to Ortonio, narinig din natin yan from the testimony of Gina Acosta, no?
Mm.
Huwag po tayong malilito. Si Ortonio po, he is the Assistant Secretary at the same time, Assistant Chief of Staff ng OVP. While itong si Gina Acosta, siya naman yung Special Disbursing Officer. Bagaman magkaiba yung testimonya nila kanina, merong commonality ang testimonies nila in the sense that lahat ng ginagawa nila ay ayon sa utos ng head of agency, who is the respondent vice president. Yung pag-request nila ng confidential fund, it was upon the instruction of the vice president. Yung disbursement, it was with the conformity and approval of the vice president. Even the encashment, it was prompted by the Vice President, kamukha ng sinabi kanina ni Ortonio at kahapon ni Gina Acosta. And even the liquidation, Christian. Itong submission ng mga acknowledgement receipts na ito, it also bears the certification of the respondent vice president that the confidential fund was used in accordance with the provisions of the Joint Circular 2015-01. So, from the inception of confidential fund hanggang sa paggamit, hanggang sa i-liquidate by the use of several acknowledgement receipts without OR, without sales invoice, lahat with the conformity, approval, or authority given by the head of agency, who is the respondent vice president.
Okay. Napakadetalyado ng paliwanag niyo 'no, which was reflective of how the details were laid out kanina po sa impeachment trial. Pero ang tanong ko, hindi po ba no-brainer na ito? Dahil ang pinag-uusapan natin dito, Office of the Vice President, eh siya mismo yung nag-request eh, hindi po ba? Kumbaga logically, hindi naman kikilos itong si Gina Acosta, itong si Lemuel Artonio, on their own, hindi po ba? Sino ba mangangahas na ibigay for instance yung 125 million in cash doon sa security officer? 'Di ba? Parang
That is
logically.
that is correct. That is correct, Christian. And as a matter of fact, wag natin kalimutan na even during the presentation of the testimony of the state auditors, no, na-highlight na yung mga signatures ng Vice President in various documents pertaining to the request, disbursement, and liquidation, including certification of these confidential funds, no? And more often than not, ang naaalala ko dito sa signature na 'to, it is with a certification that the request for cash advance was in accordance to the provisions of the joint circular. In the
Hmm.
same way na yung liquidation nito ay with the certification din na nagamit ang confidential fund in the allowed purposes as described and enumerated in the joint circular, no? So apparently, my documentary evidence as shown in the request, the disbursement voucher, the liquidation reports, and the certification. They are
Hmm.
they are they show the participation of the head of the agency. So yung naging testimony ni Gina Acosta the other day at ni Limuel Ortonio kanina were validations of the testimony that was given already by the state auditor. Ibig
Hmm.
sabihin, yung sinabi ng state auditor na alam to ng vice president na validate sa testimony ni Gina Costa who said, utos po ng vice presidente. At dun din sa sinabi ni Limuel Ortonio, alam po ng vice presidente. Consistent ang mga sinasabi ng ating mga testigo dito sa impeachment trial, Christian.
Okey. Hanggang saan niyo po dadalhin itong ano, itong, naratibo at saka yung paglalatag ng, facts and information pagdating po dito sa article na pinag-uusapan natin? Kasi ang isang logical
Wala,
question dito, ipapatawag niyo ba itong si Colonel Dante Lachica? Dahil siya yung
yeah.
sinasabi ni Gina Acosta na pinagkatiwalaan niya dahil ito'y nakakaalam ng confidential activities kaya binigay niya do'n. Although clearly, bawal po yun sa joint circular, hindi po ba? So ipapatawag niyo po ba
Yes.
siya as a witness?
Okay. Ganito, Christian, no? Personally, I am inclined not to not to call Colonel Lachica and Colonel Nolasco. But
Bakit po?
of course, we are a team in the prosecution, and I defer to the position of the entire prosecution team, which we have not arrived at, no? So liwanagin ko, sa akin hong personal na pananaw, hindi na kailangan. And later I will explain why. Pero kahit ito po ang posisyon ko, nagdi-defer po tayo sa buong prosecution team at mag-uusap pa po kung ano ang magiging official na posisyon ng prosecution team, whether to call or not to call the security officers in the presence of Colonel Lachica, that is for the OVP, and Colonel Nolasco, that is for the DepEd. Now, ang tanong bakit?
Mm.
As far as I am concerned, I wish to be very much consistent to the allegations in the articles of impeachment. Ano ba ang nilalaman ng articles of impeachment? Misappropriation, misuse, and irregular liquidation of confidential fund, no? Let us try to look back sa mga naging testimonya ng land bank managers, state auditors, SDO in the person of Mrs. Acosta, at yung kanina, si Limuel Ortonio. Ang tanong, Christian, may na-establish na ba na misuse? May na-establish na ba na misappropriation? May na-establish na ba na irregular liquidation of confidential fund? And as far as I am concerned, meron na. And
Hmm.
since meron na, we applied the test that was shared by Attorney Kapunan during her time nung nag-present siya ng state auditors, no? Anong sabi niya? If the testimony of the subsequent witness is a repetition already of the prior witness, dispense. If it is redundancy already, kagaya na ng naging testimonya nung nauna, dispense. If there is lack of necessity, hindi na kailangan, dispense, no? We do not want to prolong the trial, Christian.
Mm.
So, bagaman ito yung aking personal observation, kagaya ng nasabi ko kanina, I defer to the entire prosecution team. We will
Mm.
talk, we will discuss, we will deliberate, come up with the official position of the prosecution team as to whether or not we will still present the security officers. Yung
And
nasabi
of
ko po
course
kanina, that is my personal opinion.
Pero nothing precludes or prevents the defense from calling them as their witnesses, hindi po ba?
Definitely, and as far as I can recall, these two security officers are likewise part of the list of witnesses of the defense. As a matter of fact, ang tingin ko nga, Christian, ah, yung pagpresenta dito sa security officers to ask them kung saan ba nila dinala yan, that is a matter of defense already. So, we let the defense do their job. Present La Chica if they want. Present Nolasco if they want. And we will welcome the opportunity to cross-examine the security officers during the examination in chief of the defense panel, no?
Okay.
Pero sa akin, in as far as the prosecution is concerned, hindi na namin kailangan eh. Kasi the evidence that we wish to present, it is my humble submission na established na with the witnesses that we have presented so far. Isa na lang kulang, si Edward Fajarda, so as to
Mm.
complete the testimony of the Special Disbursing Officer with respect to the confidential funds of the Department of Education. Si Gina Acosta po ay former STO ng OVP. Ito naman po si Edward Fajarda na nagpapagaling per advice of his physician, ay former SDO ng Department of Education. And
Mm.
very material po ang testimony ni Edward Fajardo. That is why, before the conclusion of the trial yesterday, no, not today, I even manifested the reservation for the presentation of Edward Fajarda on September 7. That is after matapos yung 2 weeks na kanyang bed rest na in-advise ng kanyang doktor.